Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming with another video for you guys, and this is this colorful gradient ombre pink orange. I love these tones so much. I haven't done something like dramatic in a while. I've just been doing a lot of soft glams, and I was like, you know what, I want to do something different. I was feeling very creative today. This is going to be a super quick voiceover video because it is very self-explanatory, and I just want you guys to see the details and get into the look. I'm using a lot of black owned brands because, you know, I gotta support black business, and you guys need to support black business too. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or if you guys like this, comment down below, let me know what you guys think. And of course, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel, join the fam, and I will see you guys at the end of the video.
So I did my brows off camera for this video, and right now I'm just using a buffer brush to blend in my eye base, and I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape in medium sand. Next, I'm going in with my Fenty Primer. This is the Pro Filter Primer, so it's like a soft matte primer. I really love the consistency of this primer because it doesn't make me dry, but it doesn't make me like super duper like shiny. Also, throughout the video, I'm going to be talking about the brands I'm using and the importance of buying black and supporting black business. For my foundation, I'm using my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation, and this is in color 365. And y'all know Fenty, black owned business. She came out with like 40 ranges of shades when she first came out, and now she has like, I think like a bunch more, and she kind of set the precedent for other brands to be more inclusive. But the work still isn't completely done because there are a lot of brands that still don't cater to darker skinned women. Supporting black owned businesses can help make up for this long-term exclusion of women of color in like the fastest growing industry in the world, which is the beauty industry. To conceal the top of my brows, I'm using my LA Pro Girl Concealer, and this is in the color Suede, and I'm just using this to clean up the top of my brows. So this isn't a black owned brand, but this is a brand that has catered to a lot of different skin tones, and they've done remarkably well with their shade range. Another notable thing about this company is that they did speak out amidst the injustices that were going on around the George Floyd murders, and they also made donations to notable charities and organizations, further like supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. It's great to support brands that actually speak out against things like this and actually show their support for the black community and for people of color, because they make up a huge percentage of their market and their consumers. So why not support a company that supports you? For my concealer, I'm using my Juvia's Place concealer and my Fenty Beauty, and they're both a matte finish concealer, and they actually work remarkably well together. Juvia's Place is another black owned business, and it's owned by a Nigerian woman, and when I saw that it was owned by a Nigerian woman, I was like, girl, yes, I need to buy every single product because yes, I stan. She has amazing shades, like her deepest shades are beautiful. And again, this is another company that has supported during the Black Lives Matter movement and continuously supports and has also donated to support of the Black Lives Matter movement. So I'm using my Juvia's Place concealer to kind of brighten my under eye a little bit more because it is a lighter shade than my Fenty, and I wanted kind of a bright under eye with this look that I'm doing. For contouring, I'm using my Fenty Beauty Matchstick, and this is in the shade Truffle, and I love this shade for contouring. I feel like it's the perfect like warm brown for my skin tone that doesn't make me like too red, but doesn't make me like too like muddy at the same time. So lastly, in my little rant about supporting black owned beauty brands and businesses in general, another way you can help is by calling out brands that don't show inclusivity. I've realized that I have every right to call out a makeup brand that doesn't cater to all skin tones, because if you're gonna call yourself a makeup brand in 2020, you need to be able to cater to everyone, not just, you know, lighter skin tones. And these are just my opinions about how I feel about Black-owned businesses and supporting Black-owned beauty brands, because there's just not enough of it in this day and age, and it's crazy that there's not. But yeah, I learned a lot when I was educating myself about this topic, so I hope that you guys learned a little bit too. I didn't want to go too crazy in depth about it, but that's just how I feel. Hopefully you guys support a Black business today. For my contour and my blush, I'm using my Saharan palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm going into the brown shade in here, which is like more of a contour, and then the pinky shade as my blush. So I did one of my eyes off camera, and I'm going to do the other one. So I'm using the Berries palette by Juvia's Place. I'm going into this shade right here, and I'm using a really big fluffy brush, and I'm just diffusing that color all over my brow bone area and a little bit of my crease area. I'm not being too careful with it. I'm just trying to really get it nice and blown out and blended. I'm using an even deeper pink, and I'm using an even smaller blending brush to keep it more targeted in my crease area. So I'm just doing small circular motions to get it blended from the inner corner to the outer corner. Every time I blend my color, I go back in with my fluffy brush, and I'm just blending all the colors together because I don't want to see any harsh like demarcation lines. So going in with the deepest shades in the palette, I'm deepening out my crease even more, and I'm using an even smaller blending brush, and I'm keeping it really close in my crease. To cut my crease, I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape, and I forgot the shade of this, but I'll have it in the description box. And I'm using a flat brush to cut my crease, so I'm starting from the inner corner of my eye and slowly working it out towards the ending. I know it looks like I'm doing it really fast because I sped it up, but I'm taking a lot of time on this to make sure I really get a nice sharp line. I'm going into my James Charles palette, and I'm using the hot pink in here, and I'm blending out the edges of my eye while also kind of dragging it onto my lid. So this is going to be the start of my ombre on my lid. So I'm going in with the orange and the white from the same palette, and I'm using the orange in the middle of my gradient and the white at my inner corner, and I'm just trying to blend in the two colors. So like I'll tap, put a little more, blend it out, just to make like a seamless gradient. So for my liner, I'm using these two new gel liners that I got, and these are water activated gel liners, and they are a Black-owned company too. It's a company I found on Instagram, and I'm gonna link everything below for you guys. This white liner consistency was so nice. It didn't crack at all. Like y'all know the NYX liner be cracking, and every liner be cracking for me, but this one was like literally perfect. So I'm taking the black from this palette, and I'm blending out the edge of that eyeliner and also blending it up into my crease area, but keeping it on my outer crease. And then I'm going to take the white from the same palette and highlight my inner corner. So to highlight my face, I'm using my Fenty Beauty in Hustler Baby, and I'm using my Artist Couture in Rosé, and I'm putting those on my cheekbones, my nose, my forehead, and a little bit on my Cupid's bow. I'm using my Melvina Minx lip gloss, and this is in the color Nude, and this gloss is bomb because it has a little light and it has a mirror on the side, so if you're somewhere dark or if you're in a party or something, like you could just open this up and you're good to go.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, like, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.